That's good.
It's a good one. Ready? Boom. We're live. I think we're live.
Oh, it's bright.
It is
really
bright.
bright.
I think behind that window behind us looks like the sun's blaring into it.
Yeah, it's hang on.
Is it too bright? You're making an adjustment? Technical adjustment?
Maybe that.
Maybe that's better. Got this little light up here.
Yeah.
That's reflecting off of my forehead, my immense forehead.
Yeah.
What's up, Gail?
Bright. It is bright.
Kawana, glad to see you.
Hi,
Brandy's
Kawana.
in the house.
Brandy.
Kawana, congratulations for being on time. Look at the interaction already.
We were on time today, too.
I think we're still a couple minutes late.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Hi, Emery. Nice to see you guys getting on board right out of the gate.
Hi, Janet. So oh, thank you.
Gail loved your video. I wanted to be in it, but Sharon wouldn't let me. She said I talk too much.
Oh, God. That is such
that's
a lie.
That's exactly what happened.
That is such a lie.
I think that's exactly what happened. Elizabeth, how you doing? Great to see you. Elizabeth finally here. Ralph.
Hi, Ralph.
Ralph, are you recovered from your Horizon cruise yet? You got your land legs back? After almost 2 weeks out to sea?
Hi, Lori.
What's up, Lori? Oh, yeah.
Oh.
How's the newlywed life treating you?
Kawana's asking you, Janet, how the newlywed life is treating you.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Angie. Oh, Gail, I answered you on there. I got that Alaska sweatshirt. I actually got it in Ketchikan at a little store by the port. When you walk off the ship, there's just a lot of shopping right there. And it was one of the first stores there, kind of on a corner. And it's just full of souvenirs and T-shirts and things like that. And it was kind of on some hangers. They had a bunch of sweatshirts hanging on.
Yeah, there's probably only 20 stores exactly like it. So you
I know,
find
outside.
It
Anyways, it was only $9.99. It was a bargain. A bargain for Alaska.
It was a bargain.
And it was pretty soft, too. So.
Yes. And it's been through the wash a couple times and still hasn't fallen apart.
Yeah.
So it was the best $10 you spent on that whole cruise. What's up, Mona? Mona Jacino, how you doing? Nice to see you. Who else we got here? Darlene is in the house.
Hi, Darlene.
Darlene, I'm glad that you like us going live. We appreciate that.
Hi, Denise.
Denise is there. Hello, Lori, you're just watching us at Margaritaville?
Oh,
wow. That's,
I wish we were still there.
Yeah. Might be a little embarrassing for us. Ralph, I bet you're ready to go back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Laura. Hi, yeah, it's Laura. Did I say that with enough, like, oomph? Yeah, it's Laura. Or is it more like, yay? No, if it was yay, it'd be Y-A-Y. So I think I got it right. Amy, thank you for that, those kind words for sharing the video.
Thank you, Amy.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Laura, going on your second cruise on Friday. Congratulations. Making us jealous.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Amy, I just got your question that you posted, your comment you posted about leaving from Vancouver versus Seattle if you're taking an Alaska cruise.
Yes.
So I thought you'd probably be on here, so I thought I'd just answer it.
Yeah, why don't you address it now? There's like 25 people on there. This will help a few people out.
Amy had asked a question.
Great question.
If you tend to get seasick, that it's better to leave from Vancouver versus Seattle if you're going on an Alaska cruise. And I would say yes as well. Because the time that you get seasick usually is not embarkation day. It's usually the day after when you're heading down. So if you left from Vancouver, then you actually would miss that kind of time where it's kind of rocky. So that is a good idea to leave from Vancouver. Maybe a little more of a hassle just leaving from Canada, or maybe a little more costly to fly there, depending on where you live. But for the seasickness reasons, I would agree with that.
But you're going to miss out on that one day where you can make fun of the people you're cruising with when they are seasick and you're feeling great. Drinking Foster lagers at the HM bar. And if you watch our videos, you know what I'm talking about. Let's see. Who else we got here? Emery loved the Alaska video. Good. So you're a big hit, I told you. Even without me there. Let's see.
Oh, okay.
Lori, it was a lot of fun. Up, Jen Star. How you doing, Jen? Nice to see you.
Hi, Jen.
Up, Marty Saunders is in the house.
Oh, hi, Marty.
Marty, stay tuned. We may be showing a picture of you later on during the broadcast. You and your lovely family.
So stay awake.
Yes. Elizabeth says she has to tell Sharon about the Bahamas Paradise Cruise, but that'll be a phone conversation.
Oh, yeah. Give me a call whenever you can. Actually, I'll be free all day tomorrow. Give me a call.
Oh, there you go. We'll get the scoop, and then we'll see. Let's see. Hold on. It was a cruise that they took for their honeymoon. Well, I'm sure we'll have to heavily edit some of that and then see what we can share with everybody else.
Oh, my goodness.
Kristen, how are you? Nice to see you. Let's see. Let's catch up a little bit. Lots of people jumping on.
No, it's hard to keep up.
It sure is. You guys are so good. There's so many people just talking amongst themselves in the chat, sharing thoughts and wishing well and stuff like that.
We'll just sit here and be silent.
Yeah, right. You guys are just doing your thing. We're just a vehicle to bring people together. Let's see. Carol Barnes, what's up? Oh, thanks.
Oh, you missed one. Kristen. Hi, Kristen.
I already said hi to Kristen. I would never leave Kristen out of the mix.
Okay.
Dana's there. Thank you, Dana, for learning a lot from us three. That's very nice of you to say.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, our number 3 cruiser, it's really difficult to get him to be involved. I think sometimes he's probably watching now because he watches from his room while he's playing videos.
He may pop in here later because he, he likes giveaways. And
Yeah.
In fact, he'll have a little video next week come out with announcing his next giveaway, which then the winner will be announced on our live stream on May 7th. Although we are doing some trivia questions in a little while, and he may want to partake in that. He said. So we'll see.
But he's 13, so sometimes he's a little too cool for school.
Yeah.
So if he's watching now, he's probably getting steamed. He's going to come in here and yell at me for saying that.
We'll see if he pops in.
Oh, Brandy was saying that she's been there for Rough Seas Sea Day on the Carnival Splendor on the edge of a hurricane. Whoa! Don't talk like that. We're going on the Splendor in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Brandy says she takes the Bonine religiously, even in calm seas. It just goes well with a cocktail, I think, is what she's trying to say. Okay. Stephen Hayes, nice to see you. Darlene's asking, who can help her out? Can anyone tell her where there's a good place to eat in Curacao? She's going in 10 days. Oh, I don't know. Thanks a lot, Darlene. The one place we haven't been to.
I know. That is probably almost one of the islands in the Caribbean that we have not been to. When we took that itinerary, we went to the one that stopped in Bonaire instead of Curacao. So
we missed out. So we can't help him, and maybe someone can.
There's probably somebody on here who's been there that can help you out.
What's up, Kelly Adams? Hi, nice to see you. Thanks for popping in there. Janet, thank you for the kind words. Hold on. Is that El Taco H? Happy taco eater in the house. All right. I like your commitment to the taco. I appreciate a taco myself. Steven saying he's got a little less than 100 days to get on his next cruise.
Nice.
Come on, Brandy. You can stick it out. Brandy gets motion sickness real easily.
Yeah, some people do, and that makes it not fun.
Yeah. Well,
I've been there a couple times. I've had I don't normally get seasick, but my very first cruise, I got seasick the first night. Bad. And one other cruise, we went down more into the Southern Caribbean. On the very last day coming back, I got pretty seasick. And that was kind of a funny story because I really, really wanted to buy this watch in the gift shop so bad. I'd been planning to buy it all week. And I was so sick.
So sick you couldn't buy it?
I could not even get out of bed to go down there and buy that watch.
So the seasickness actually saved us some money on that trip. So
that was sick
good news.
because I wanted it so bad. And then the only other time I think I got seasick was on a big ship, was Little Queasy in Alaska. But I wouldn't say I got totally sick.
Oh, you guys were having some rough times.
Yeah. No, I have been on
Stephen Hayes says his wife has a little vertigo and she takes ginger root. Yeah. And it seems to help. That is what some people were looking for on that Alaska cruise.
Right. Yeah, ginger's supposed to help.
Green apples, ginger, and again, just finding a place on the ship where you're in the middle of the ship and as low as you can go. So that's why we were hanging out in the atrium bar
and I brought
area.
Kind of when I went on our Alaska cruise, I actually brought some ginger snap cookies, and I ate some cookies, and I think they helped. I don't know. So that's what I always tell people, and it's good for kids maybe too. Something that they can have if you can get them to eat.
All right. Yes. El Taco H is confirming that he and I love tacos. Hello, Lydia Yusko from Florida. Nice to see you.
Hi, Lydia.
Oh, Kristen will be on the horizon in 51 days. She's showing off there. Yeah, Angie will be in Margaritaville in 2 weeks. Do you remember the beer prices? Great video. Well, if you saw the video, you may know that we may not remember a lot from that trip.
We have I do have a picture of the menu. I don't.
You got a Margaritaville menu?
Yeah, I don't know if I remember if I put it on the video, but I think I have pictures of it. So after this is finished, I will look up and see if there's beer prices on it.
I want to say it was like $20 for a thing of 5 beers or something like that. Is that about right?
Oh, I don't know. It's probably more than that. That's
$20 to $25 for a bucket of beers, and you get 5 of them.
But if it is, I don't know if you're on my Facebook page, but I will post it on my Facebook page, the Margaritaville menu.
Yes. Elizabeth confirming that the bands work wonders. Yeah, I don't know what they do or how they work, but Sharon did it, and she's given them to one of our daughters when they cruise with us, and they work for her too. So I don't know how the pressure does it, but it does.
I actually, Jamie bought me those bands on our very first cruise when I did get seasick, and since then I always bring them with me every cruise, but I've never needed them except for those couple times I told you about.
Yes.
So,
what's up, Chris Minch? Chris is gonna go with the patch. That might work. I see people everywhere we go on the cruise, so they just got that little deal right there behind the ear, and it seems to work well. Yeah. Harold Johnson, nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. Darlene, don't worry. Hey, listen, you can just plan ahead with those cruises, make little bits of payments, and if you can get the time off, it's really not as expensive as most people think. Yeah. So I know you can pick up the pace and get a couple cruises under your belt each year. Denise is going on Adventure of the Seas in 26 days.
Oh, that's nice.
So that's pretty cool. Hi, Desi. Nice to see you.
Hi, Desi.
Chris is asking, do they still prescribe the patch? You can probably get it without a prescription, I would think. No,
I think you get a prescription so far.
Why? It's got some strong stuff in it. Some strong medication.
Yeah, but usually if you go to your doctor and you tell them that you're going on a cruise, there's usually no problem getting the patch, getting a prescription.
Let's see. Sherry is saying everyone gives Sharon and Jamie a thumbs up. Ooh, well, that's very nice of you.
Thank you.
This might be a good time to show our picture.
Oh, okay.
Because that Sherry is kind of like segueing us into our weekly picture. We started a couple weeks ago showing a picture. The one was our first cruise together, and then it was Matthew's first cruise. And you may have heard us mention how we've met some friends on the ship. Marty Saunders and her family.
And she's on here tonight.
And I think, she's on. Well, I don't know. I think sometimes she checks in, so we think she's on.
Did you, Marty?
Then she bails out. But they're a great family. Funny story how we met these guys on our Valor cruise, which is Matthew's first cruise. We were all sat at a table together. We were nervous about sitting with another family. They were really nervous about it.
It was the first time we had ever been seated with another family. So
we were like, oh, how's this is going to go? And ended up being fantastic. By the end of the cruise, we were on an excursion together, enjoying sun and fun and a few frosty beverages. And now we've been buddies, great friends ever since. We've gone on multiple cruises together, vacationed in Colorado and all that kind of stuff. So let's see what we got here. All right, so this is us. I did get permission from Marty to show the picture, so we can show her and her family. So there's a little shot of. There we go.
I don't know if you can see it. It looks like you can.
So you got Marty. There's EJ, me, and Sharon in the top row, and then Marty's lovely daughter Samantha, and then Sarah's in the middle, and Sydney on the other end. Yes, Sarah and Sydney look a little bit alike because they are twins. And then you got some dude with some serious bangs sitting on the bottom. That'd be Matthew, and everyone's giving the old thumbs up. And EJ is beating us all with that ridiculous tan that he's got going on there. The guy is like a sun worshiping god or something like that. He lays out for one day and he just turns bronze. He's amazing. So there's a little shot of Marty and her family from one of our cruises. That is on Carnival Magic. I think that was our first trip on the Magic.
Yeah. Yep.
If I'm not mistaken. So there you go. Marty, if you saw that, I hope you liked it. And if not, then you can see it in the post game.
Yeah.
Let's see. Pamela's there from Florida. Here I am right here.
Oh, okay. Hi,
and no, we haven't figured out a way to have Sharon see all the comments, so we're always glancing over to the right. Sorry about that.
Jamie's talking about getting multiple computer screens, but I don't know.
I talk a big game, but then I never come through.
A little too much for me.
We talk about it, and then all of a sudden Monday comes, and we're like, oops, maybe next time. Darlene says she got the patch on Amazon, and it worked great. Great tip, okay. Darlene. Thank you very much for sharing that.
Maybe you don't need a doctor.
That is awesome. Let's see. And yeah, Brandy says she'll try the ginger and maybe the green apple as well. Chris, ginger snaps got me through morning sickness, and they're tasty treats. So who wouldn't want to do that? Angie said that the menu showed the fruity drinks, but not beer prices. So she'll take another look.
Oh, okay. Well, let me see, because maybe I have it. I think I took still pictures of it too. So let me look and see what I have. I may still have them.
Yes. Shalise B, what's going on, Shalise? How are you? Ginger tea, says Kristen. That's a good call too. Jen's a fan of the C bands.
Yeah, I've heard of tea too.
Yes, good call, Amy, too. If you think you're gonna get sick, take something before you get sick, because I think once you're sick, it's really hard to recover and get out of that funk.
Right.
So Chris, I don't know, maybe there's different kinds of patches, different medications and stuff like that. Chris said Amazon for the patch. I thought you had to get it from a doctor.
Well, I think there are a couple different kinds. So maybe I think some are stronger maybe than others. So maybe those are the ones you get from the doctor. Yeah. I'm not really familiar too much with the patch because I've never used them.
I guess if it's really bad for you, go see a doctor. Otherwise, if you think you can pull through, bring a few remedies with you and see what'll work for you. Let's see. Gary M, how you doing, bud? Nice to see you. Gary's asking if we can share some detail on the new late night room service menu, and are there free options still after 10 o'clock?
Unfortunately, there are no free options after 10 o'clock.
Well, let me ask this. Isn't there just a charge? You can still get some free food, but they will charge to bring it?
Well, that's what we thought, but is what we found when we pulled out the menu is after 10 o'clock, there are just items on there with a cost. And it didn't say anything about a service charge. What I read somewhere that Carnival was going to go to charging a service charge. But the last two cruises we've been on, there's actually just been items to purchase at a cost and no free items after 10.
Maybe we're going to have to revisit. We may have accidentally brought a room service menu home, didn't we? Well, if you had it right now, that would be super cool to go get. Do you know where it is?
I do have one, I think.
All right, maybe we'll see if you can break away and grab that. Otherwise, we'll post it somehow on the website.
Let me go get it. Let me go get it.
You want to go? You gonna go get it real quick?
Oh, look who's here!
Oh, look who decided to join us, Mr. Thumbs Up himself. Did you hear us talking about you?
No.
Oh man, you missed out. You missed out. Oh, Pamela says hi right down here. She says, "Tell Matthew hello."
Hello.
Matthew has joined us. He has come out of the computer dungeon to say hi, and Sharon's seeing if she can bust out the room service. Oh, you're gonna stand up for mom? What a sweetheart! All right, so look at this. Look at this kind of stuff.
I got it.
Gary M, you're not gonna listen. This is quality response right here.
All right.
As Sharon reads that,
if I had enough light in here, I could see. Let me just try to
put that light on over there. We try to control the light a little bit.
Yeah.
What are you doing on my deal, buddy?
It's
you're getting too far
up here, but
we're not down there yet.
Dark down here.
Kids trying to take over already.
The late night dining from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. And it just lists, it has some salads, let's see, wings, chicken tenders, shrimps, a veggie burger with a bun. Everything has a price attached to it.
What about the regular stuff on that side? Does it say what time that's available? No,
daytime dining is just from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m.
All right.
And that there are things on, so I know you won't be able to see this, but here is the daytime dining.
You can get it up there. Show them.
Well, maybe. It's back. Well, maybe it's not backwards.
No, it's not backwards for them.
It's backwards. Anyways, from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., there are items that are free and that have a charge on them. And then over here is the late night from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. and everything.
Oh,
has
yeah.
a charge.
Hold it steady. You can get a quick screenshot of that or something like that. There you go.
Maybe. I don't know.
Look at that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if this is
what
illegal.
I don't know if you're on my
Is there a
Facebook
copyright
page
on that
either,
menu?
but I will post this whole menu on my Facebook page tonight after
There you go.
after we're finished here.
All right, so Gary, there you are. I hope that helps out a little bit. Pamela saying, when's the next cruise? In a month.
May 26th.
Just over a month, May 26th. Oh, Marty says she is there. Marty, I hope you like the picture.
Marty. You're there.
There you go. Let's see.
Let's see.
Let's see. Oh yeah, Darlene says, yeah, Amazon got them for $10. That is dirt cheap.
Yeah.
Especially if you got that Prime shipping. Let's see. Marty loves the picture. That's good to hear. Thank you, Sherry. Appreciate that. Guys, everyone's saying nice things about the picture. Marty confirming that she does enjoy hanging out with us, so that's important. Appreciate that. Darlene, Darlene, I'll tell you what, it's funny. We've met a few other people on the ship, and we've gotten along with folks, and once or stuff like that. But once we met Marty and her crew, we're like, well, hey, that's a great friendship we made, and we'd have trouble meeting new people like that. So we'll see if it happens again. I don't know if it will.
Yeah,
sometimes you just get lucky once.
People on the group cruise too. There's a lot.
Oh yeah. Oh well, there you go.
Come on, everyone. Come on, Marty. Come on our group cruise.
Oh well, there you go. You guys can all meet Marty and her family. That'll be a good time. Let's see. Janet likes the picture. Oh, Marty says she has that same picture sitting on her buffet in her house.
Aww.
Marty, can you prove that? Can you post a picture for us so we can see yours? Regina. Hi, Regina. How you doing? Regina just snuck in there with a comment. She used the relief band on the last cruise. They had some rough seas, and it worked awesome. And she used a patch, but she didn't like the cotton mouth from the patch.
Oh, okay.
She must have had a pretty strong one. Regina, was yours prescribed by a doctor? Or was it like an over-the-counter deal? Maybe you can let us know, and maybe that'll answer the question.
That's good to know the relief band worked. I had the company had sent me one. I did a review on it a while back, but I haven't been able to actually use it. I haven't been seasick, so I didn't know how well it worked. I just, knew what I was told.
Okay.
It's supposed to work. So
that's the word on the street.
So
Sherry is verifying to Regina that made the food taste a little bit metallic. And she said it was hard to really enjoy the cruise. Well, you're right, because if something's coming between you and all that food, that could be a problem.
Yeah.
Desi didn't have the cotton mouth. I've had cotton mouth a few times on the cruise. That's usually the next morning, early in the day, but we won't talk about that. Lori has a question. If you're doing it back-to-back, you bring 2 bottles per person. Will they take the other one and keep it until our second cruise? How does that work?
That
is a trick question.
Unfortunately, we've never done a back-to-back, so I've never come across that. But I would bet that they would.
Yeah, I would think they would accommodate you.
They will take, your alcohol that you purchase on board and give you.
That might be tough because you're going through the port security originally, and they may not be able to relate to the fact that you're on a back-to-back cruise.
Well, that's true, but they do. You are getting off and coming back on, so they may have a way to hold it for you somewhere on board, just as if they hold the alcohol.
But I would say this.
On board.
Actually,
but I would ask them. I would call and ask.
Hey, listen, why don't you just buy some wine while you're on the ship, and then they'll deliver to your room the last day, and then you can walk back on with 2 more bottles of wine that you bought probably cheaper than you did before you got on the ship, because it'll be duty and tax-free. How about that?
Well, it would cost more on the ship, though.
Why?
Well, the wine on the ship costs more if you buy it on the ship versus.
All right. But can't you get some good stuff tax-free? I don't know. I'm just trying to throw some ideas. I'm trying to help people get the booze on the ship. That's what I'm trying to do.
Oh, it's more expensive, Jamie.
All right. Well, whatever. Sorry, I've been corrected. Sam. Oh, hi, Sam Saunders. What's up?
Oh, hi, Sam.
Sam was one of the young ladies in that picture. So Sam Joy Saunders. Nice to see you.
She was the one untwin.
Chucky, hold on. Chucky makes a great point here. Cure for seasickness, drink more tequila. Thank you, Chucky.
Gosh.
Glad someone's on my team here. So there you go. A few people saying hi to Matthew, Desi, Lori. Desi wants to know, do you play Fortnite?
I haven't. I played it a few times before, but I don't really play it a lot.
It's not part of his repertoire right now.
Is that a Camp Ocean or Circle C thing?
No,
it's
that's
a
video game.
It's a video game.
Oh.
God, how uncool are you?
I thought they were talking about something with
No, they're talking.
It's a video game.
Oh, okay.
A lot of kids are into right now.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
But if he
not
plays
up
it
on
more,
it.
he'll let you know next time. So if you have somebody at your house who wants to play against them or play with them,
I'm
can
not
get that
up on
worked
I'm
out.
not good at it from whatever I played.
Darlene said that he's a cutie. I'm sure she's
Oh.
talking about me, right? And what's not to like? Look at this. Receding hairline, balding. I apologize. I just got my hair cut. I didn't realize there'd be so much glare going off of my head. Wow.
Yeah.
So my apologies, everybody. Gary said this is the best service ever. Yeah, you're right. You ask a question, we'll hop up and dig into the archives and try to get you an answer.
We have a whole.
To answer Amy's question, do I ever get
things.
seasick? I haven't really gotten seasick besides the one time on the Vista where I did get sick.
Well,
But it
that
wasn't seasick.
That wasn't
It
seasick.
wasn't
Yeah,
seasick,
you were
it's
just
just
had like a
That
cold
was
sick.
more like
Yeah.
a norovirus type sick.
Oh my God! Did you say that? No, you don't want to say that word. Don't say norovirus.
That's what it was.
Oh boy.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds bad.
Yeah. It's just when you get never mind. We don't want to talk about we don't want to jinx anything by even talking about norovirus.
No, we don't.
But yeah, there's just a little bellyache on the Vista. No big deal. Chris Minch says his 13-year-old plays Fortnite.
Yeah.
And Desi's kids too.
There's a lot of people that play it now.
Yeah. Maybe we can get like a Sharonatsea / Fortnite league going on here. So there you go. Let's see. What else? Oh, Chris is saying his kid is obsessed.
That's Lydia says.
Lydia says what? So no 5 a.m. Well, what's in that? What's that references?
So no 5 a.m. wake up call.
Coffee wake up call. Oh, are you talking about from the menu?
Oh yes. Actually, you can still hang the little things out on your door,
Mhm.
and that's free. That is completely free.
Yeah. It's a matter of getting because I mean it's late night food, but when you talk about your breakfast in the morning, I think they'll start serving at probably around 5 o'clock or so.
Yeah.
You got some more info there?
I you know what? Actually, I have one of those little flyer things too, I think. And I don't remember what the time is that it starts. It may start at 6 now. It used to start earlier, but.
Yes. Gail Albert says, hi, Matt. Gail, listen, don't take this wrong. I just have to tell you that when you're talking to Matthew, if you call him Matt, he won't respond. It's strictly a Matthew deal. He did the same thing with his flag football coach.
Yeah, that's kind of what. Sorry, I don't know. I just never really.
That is where it started.
I guess.
His coach was yelling at him, and I said, how come you're not listening to the coach? He goes, well, he's calling me Matt, and that's not my name. I said, just mellow out and, respond for crying out loud. Let's see. Marty said, hold on. What's Marty asking? How do I do that?
How do you do what, Marty?
Oh, post the picture? Oh, I don't know, Marty. I'm not sure.
You can't post it on here, but
you can go on the Facebook page.
you can post it on my Facebook page.
There you go.
On the Sharonatsea
Other
page.
people saying hi. Let's see. Regina says it was a prescription for her super strong patch. Darlene has a question. How early do we need to get to the shows to get a good seat? How do you get chosen to participate, like the marriage show, for example?
Well,
You want to take that?
to get to the shows, depending on what show you're going to, if it's some of the newer shows, you need to get there early because they do fill up quickly.
So we're talking 15, 20, 30 minutes.
I'm saying more like the show Flick and some of those brand new ones. You want to get there maybe 45 minutes early, definitely 30 minutes early.
But make sure you have something to do so you don't sit around all bored.
Like bring a drink.
Maybe. Yeah.
Well, one trick is that a lot of the shows they'll have something going on in the lounge before that. Last time we went, there was bingo.
Yeah.
So we did bingo, and we got some seats for bingo. And then as everyone left bingo, you're able to kind of run around and stay and choose a new seat. So if there's a pre-show,
but there is some of the shows like that they don't have that they don't have a pre-show for, and they close the doors, and then people will actually line up. We were in like a line for Flick and another show, one of the other new ones. I can't remember which one it was. But as far as the Love and Marriage show, how you get picked is the cruise director will go up on stage, and he'll just start asking usually. How
long you been married?
Yeah, how long you been married? Who's a newlywed? And then they'll kind of narrow it down to maybe the newest married
So make
couple.
sure you fit those categories.
Yeah,
when
and
you're
then
trying
they'll
to
take
enter.
usually a mid-range, and they'll have people stand up, and then they might do a little game to get people to clap to see who gets the most clap, applause, and
So the newest newlywed,
and things like that.
the folks
They
that
just
are married
kinda
the longest, and then someone in the middle,
usually,
that maybe does something a little crazy.
and usually they usually do
they
it that
pick them
way.
up.
Sometimes certain cruise directors will do it a little differently, but they do things like that is how they pick it. It doesn't really have to do with where you're sitting. Even if you're right up front, that doesn't get you a spot on the Love and Marriage show. It's they pick them from all over the room.
There you go. Here's a comment from Marty. It says, "Hi guys, it's Marty's awesome husband. Miss you all." EJ, nice to hear from you. I can't believe that Marty's got you watching this. I'm sure you sat in for 2 minutes. Autobot Diva's here. What's up, Autobot? 3 months till the enchantment of the seas. She's taking the mother-in-law.
Oh,
excellent.
Nice.
There's nothing like a quality time with your mother-in-law on the high seas. I just did it recently, and I highly recommend it.
Yeah, we're looking forward to our royal cruise next summer. I can't wait. Or summer 2019. Our first royal cruise.
Let's go off topic here real quick. Trivia time.
Well,
is it trivia time? Are you trying to break in with trivia time right now?
Wow.
Well, I guess we could do it. It's the 30-minute mark. This might be a good spot.
Well,
hold on.
Let's finish some of
let me just get through some comments here. Elizabeth's commenting. Stephen's working on the Horizon cruise. Pamela's saying, what's your favorite port that you've been to and why?
Okay. Favorite port.
You're just trying to do the trivia so you can get back to your computer. I know how you're playing.
Let's see.
Well, the trivia is why I'm here.
Oh, it is, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's just stop everything because you're here.
Wow.
Oh,
that's very nice. Okay, so what's your favorite port, Matthew? Do you have a favorite port?
I
think you don't mind this. I have a lot of favorites.
I like a lot of them. I don't really know a favorite port. I'm
favorite.
I'm not much of a port guy. I'm kind of like have fun on the ship type of guy.
Oh, I know your favorite port. Matthew's favorite port is San Juan, I think.
Yeah. Well, not a favorite, but I love the tour that we took there.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Port tour.
My favorite. Oh, I know my favorite port. My favorite port is Barbados.
Really?
It is. Yes.
Okay.
I've only been there twice, but it's been a few years since we've been there. But I would love to go back. I can't wait to go back.
And I don't have a favorite port because I love them all. Just like children. Let's see. Gail, don't worry. No apologies needed for this guy. He's just a little weird like that. Let's see. Jen says she's got a 3-year-old that's the same way with regards to his name. He says his name's not Ben, it's Benjamin. Charles Hahn, what's up? Charles said he bets if some cute girl called you Matt that you'd answer her.
Oh.
Maybe.
Yeah, he might.
He might. Or he might just correct her because he's weird like that.
That's true too.
There you go. Elizabeth says you remind her of her kid. What's going on with the seating in the Liquid Lounge on the Vista? It doesn't look like anyone has a good view if you're not in the front row.
That's right.
Yeah, Amy, the seating is a little bit weird. Get there early, get a front row seat. Or
the seats are really the
seats be a little tight.
Down low are really close together, and there's nowhere to set your drink. They're just like chairs. It's kind of almost like an uncomfortable setting.
Yes.
And then the seats going up, levels, the deck, what is it, 4 and 5 up there. Instead of kind of angling up, they kind of set more straight. So if someone's taller in front of you, you can't see over their head.
Yes. One of there's a couple of complaints about the new ship. They tried some different things, and that was something that may not have worked too well for them.
So yeah, we're hoping they fix that on the horizon.
Yes.
Yeah. But we'll see.
There you go.
That was one of the
Let's see. All right, we're gonna jump ahead a little. Darina is here. Darina Dorsey finally made it to a live stream. Hello, Darina. Thanks for joining us. Let's see. Oh, Amy's saying trivia time. Vonnie says, are you taking any NCL questions? Well, we'll take any question we can answer. Vonnie, how you doing? Nice to see you. So you can shoot that out if you want.
Yeah.
Have you been to Bermuda? That's where it's Laura's heading on Friday. Actually, I have been to Bermuda.
Yeah, he has. I haven't.
But I was like 10 or 11, and so I remember nothing about it.
Oh, God.
But I can always say over Sharon, I've been to Bermuda, and you have not. Nana boo boo.
I'll be there one day. That's on my list of things to do in the next 2 to 3 years.
There you go. Amy. Hi, Amy. How you doing? Amy's going to Bridgetown, Barbados for the first time in September.
Oh.
That'll be awesome.
Yes, the beaches there are amazing. They have the most beautiful beaches, and that place is.
There you go. Let's see. Oh, Bonnie's talking about upgrading to the Haven. Is it worth it? You know anything about that? Is that
on Norwegian.
Is that a room category or something like that?
For me personally, I would not say it's worth it. It really depends on what you're into and what, if you're going to, partake in the amenities of the Haven. For me, I wouldn't do it. The price is quite a bit higher, like a lot higher.
Yeah.
But it's totally up to you. If
is that like where they have the Havana? They have like the Havana rooms on
similar.
Carnival, so they have something along those lines.
Yeah. So I wouldn't, but if it's things that you are going to be use, then hey, go for it.
So that's your official stance?
Yeah. I mean,
look through the amenities and see if they're worth it to you, and those are big deals for you that you'll really take advantage of, then spend the extra money. It's kind of like spending money
because it's nothing. I wouldn't.
It's like getting a balcony over an interior room. I mean, if you're not going to be in your room much and you're more like out on the ship and on the decks,
bigger price difference.
Then get the interior. But if the balcony is a big deal for you, big deal, spend a little extra money.
Oh, Ralph says St. Martin. What's St. Martin, Ralph? Is that that's your
Ralph's favorite?
Your favorite port? Yeah, that's a nice port too. We love St. Martin too.
Amy says the best part of Bermuda is being able to stay there for a couple of days because the ships will dock there for a few.
That would be really nice.
So there you go. We're going to Key West, Bahamas. Oh, Steven's just saying he's going to Key West, Bahamas for the first time. What's the best thing to check out in the Bahamas?
Are you going to Nassau or Freeport?
Excellent question. Excellent question. Vonde, Nicole, to answer your question, no. And probably one of the main reasons is
Hawaii.
they don't allow gambling.
Yeah. The Hawaiian cruises don't really have well, they do have, I think, gambling for
hold on. Are you venturing into
No.
Okay.
They do have gambling, I think, when you're out, but you have to be so far off the coast. I think it's 12 miles or something. And so,
and the Hawaiian cruises are pretty long. It's hard to get more than a week off at a time.
If we go to Hawaii, I've been to Hawaii before, but Jamie hasn't. There. I got you back.
Oh, do you want to go there?
But anyways, if we go, we'll probably do Hawaii on a land vacation.
Let's open up that can of worms. Son of a gun. We'll fight about that later. Let's see. Nicholas. Hey, Nicholas, what's up? Come to Australia and go on a South Pacific cruise.
Oh, gosh.
Man, we would love you. Don't get her started.
That would be amazing.
Lori said, do you have a favorite thing to do when in Grand Turk? She's going to do the same itinerary as we just did. Grand Turk's the last stop. They'll only be there from 12 to 5. Get off the ship, run over to Margaritaville, settle in, and sit in the pool and have a few drinks.
Especially if it's your last stop. We've done Grand Turk a few times, and we've done different things. One time we did ATVs and rode around the whole island, which was nice, but we got there in the morning that time. But when we get in there later, we usually, and especially the last day, sometimes it's just a good place to wind down after your cruise and just hang out.
Check out what other ships are going to be there that day, because if you're one of the only ones there, then you can get off the ship and then get either a spot anywhere on the beach or anywhere at Margaritaville. And in Margaritaville, you're sitting there, you got the music going on, you got the surroundings there. They have that surf, what's that thing called?
Flow rider?
The flow rider they have, so you can get in on that. And then you can kind of see over the top of Margaritaville. You can see your cruise ship there, so that's pretty cool. God bless you, son. God bless you. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Bonnie said, looks kind of boring. Nobody seems to be there in the videos. And which one are you talking about? You talking about the Grand Turk? Because Grand Turk, I don't think
she's talking about the Haven.
Oh.
That she's thinking about upgrading to.
Oh, well, I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see what she said.
Okay.
Amy said in Freeport, they did the ATV beach and shopping excursion through Carnival. Had a lot of fun.
Yeah. I know Freeport has a beach. I think it's called Junkaroo Beach. That's pretty decent beach if you like beaches.
Steven says Nassau and Freeport.
Yeah, Nassau I wouldn't mind. Atlantis is nice, but it's expensive.
Atlantis is there, and then didn't we get off there and take a ride the other way and go down and spend the day at a resort?
Yeah, one time we got off in Nassau. I think it was a Sheraton, but we actually got off and we walked we thought the bus stop was closer than it was,
Yeah,
but we
that was
walked
a
long ways, and then there was this local parade going on. We got somehow in the middle of it was a big mess.
That was crazy.
But we got he was little too.
Oh,
We were
okay.
carrying
Oh,
him.
okay. Then that's why I don't remember.
Yeah. Anyway, but we got on the local bus because it was cheap and took it all the way down quite a ways to the Sheraton and back. That was kind of an adventure, and I don't know that I'd do it again, but
I would do it.
But it was
That was a good time. I like a little adventure on a cruise.
It was, kind of a crazy day.
Lord said they'll be in Grand Turk till 6. Now, still the same stuff goes. If you're getting in at noon, I think your options are a little limited. So just go have a
see
little
how many
fun.
ships are in port.
Autobot Diva says, have you been to Bimini, Bahamas?
No, I have not. I hear it's amazing though. We have someone in the family that has been there a few times, and they say the beaches are beautiful. Nice.
Let's see what else. Oh, Kawana, got him, Sharon. Thanks, Kawana. Let's see where you're siding. All right. Yes, Laura says she's got a scoot. All right, Laura, thanks a lot for being in here tonight. Randy Charlton just joined us. Hello, Randy. How you doing?
Randy.
Laura says they have 13 of them going. It's crazy. Thanks for all the information.
I forgot I was going to mention a comment that Randy made on our video about
Randy just gets here and all of a sudden he's getting this kind of attention. It's outrageous.
It made me think of it. He mentioned right there by the port in Grand Turk, there's a post office, and if you want to get your passport stamped, you can go in there for a small fee and get your passport stamped. So there's a good tip. Thank you, Randy.
Lovejoy Gratitude says, how important is it to prevent passport ID theft, where thieves use a device to scan and steal your passport information?
Well,
I don't know if the cruise is a place where you have to
you can
worry
buy
so much about it.
The RAFD protection on it to keep your passport.
RDIF.
RDIF. Did I say that wrong? Sorry.
Anyway, I think it's R. Wait, is it R?
Anyways, you can purchase
like
that. But we don't ever take our passport off the ship with us. Anyways, we leave them on the ship, and they're usually tucked away. So we don't really worry about that.
Yeah, I don't sweat it on the cruise so much. If I was traveling in that area maybe and going into the city where there weren't other tourists and there were lots more locals that I was interacting close with, maybe I'd be a little more concerned. So there you have it. Let's see. Gail's pointing out to Vonnie that the Cruising with Wheels dudes, I've seen those guys. They have videos on NCL and the Haven too. Great tip there, Gail. Even though Gail's cheating on us and watching someone else's videos, I won't mention that here.
I watched some of their videos.
Angie said the British Colonial Hilton in Nassau is fun.
That is.
Sweet tip.
Yeah, I did some research on that one time. We thought about going there. Yeah, that is a good place.
Kawana apologizing, not an instigator. Let's see. Shalice Beast saying that she's purchased the passport sleeves and she uses them every time she travels, and a couple other people too. All right, listen, we've gotten to the end of the comments. This is a great break. So now this is a good time to do the trivia. There's going to be 2 trivia questions. Am I right?
There, let's show.
All right, the first question.
We have 2 little prizes for these 2.
Okay.
Well, let's just show what the first one is.
Yes.
The first prize, the first prize is we are going to get some, I don't know if you can see them, chip clips. Little chip clips, buka clips. Why do I call them? I always
chip clips.
You
can put these on your potato chips if you want. Boca.
I am just not doing well. Okay. So Matthew, you want to read the question?
All right, hold on. So how's this going to work? So Matthew's going to read the question.
Here.
And the first person to post the answer in the comments will be the winner. So if you guys are ready, he's about to lay the question on you. Amy asked a quick question. We'll get back to your questions in a minute. Amy and Darlene. Amy's just pointing something out, so she's got a great point, and a few other people making some comments. And
Ralph says leave the passport on board. Yep, leave it on board.
Okay.
And remember, if you're not interested in the prize, don't do it, because then I'll give it the answer away. I mean, of course, who's not going to be interested in these bokeh clips or how they say? But
okay, there you go.
Thanks for your feedback on that.
Yeah.
All right, Matthew.
All right,
first question.
Now you all know who the big gambler here is.
Who, me?
Yep.
I don't know about big gambler, but okay.
Well, yeah. On the ships. So.
Go ahead. You can just read it.
Something about.
I'll read it so you don't.
Unfortunately,
say it
that might be one of the reasons why we might not cruise Disney for a while.
Why? Because they don't have
Because they
the
don't
casinos?
have casinos,
Okay.
or at least that's what we've heard. And
Okay.
researched.
Okay.
Yes.
So, but what other major cruise line and ship does not have a casino on it that we won't cruise on likely?
Yes. What other cruise line? What other major cruise line? And what's the name of the ship?
What's the name of the ship that specifically does it?
First person that posts the answer there that pops up.
And I believe
wins.
I believe it's a specific.
It is. It's a specific thing.
Oh, I see it. I see it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hold on. We have an
Amy.
answer. Amy Rogers nailed it. Well,
Yeah.
now boy, that's Vonda said. Vonda, you answered, but it wasn't a full answer, so that's gonna be we're gonna be
I'm
technical
not
about
sure
that.
Amy's popped up first.
Yeah.
Pride
Oh, no.
of America.
Look.
Oh.
Vonda did say Nick Pride, but it's the ship's name is Pride of America,
Oh.
and it is Norwegian.
Yeah.
And so
Okay.
Amy did have a full answer.
Okay.
Of Pride of America, the Norwegian, and so
All right.
so
You got it,
Amy
Amy.
is the first one with the official response.
I will put my email below. Send me your shipping info, and I will get these out to you tomorrow.
But remember, there's going to be another trivia.
There's another
Okay.
trivia. Yes.
There's another question.
So that one was Amy nailed that one.
All
Nice
right.
work there.
Now the next
Hold
question.
on. Chucky did say he will never go on that one as well. Oh, Sherry said she was on the Pride of America, and that it was awesome. So
It is. I've seen tours of it, and it looks like a great ship. I would love to go on it. But yeah, but the whole casino thing.
Yep.
Well,
it's a deal breaker.
Yeah.
What can I tell you?
Should we get down with that next trivia
Okay.
now, or should we wait?
All right, so
right.
hold on. You guys did a great job, and again, I do feel I feel a little bad because Vonda kind of had the answer, but not the full answer there. All right, the judges can discuss that after
I'm not-
Vonda and see what's going
Yeah,
on.
okay.
yeah, we actually found out a little bit of information about the Pride of America today when we were looking this up.
Researching it.
And it was interesting.
Trying to find
that-
the last second question.
It was interesting that it was actually started being built in the United States in Mississippi.
Correct. It was being built in
Mississippi.
They started building it in the shipyard in Mississippi, and it was being built by another company. Began building that ship, and then they went bankrupt, and that is when Norwegian came in and purchased it, and then they got permission from the United States to take the ship to Germany to complete the building of it. And so it was built in America, the hull and everything. And then they finished it in Germany and then brought it back. But they had special permission to still register it in the U.S. And I believe if my research is accurate, that's the truth.
So
The whole truth and nothing but
also,
the truth.
that's why it is one ship that I guess is allowed to, one of the only ones I think that is allowed
It's one
to.
of few, if the only, as far as like any major cruise lines or
that
anything.
can go to just all American ports and does not have to make a stop in a foreign
Yes,
port.
it runs a Hawaii trip all the time, and it was planned on being the main ship for Hawaii, and that's why it can bounce around to the Hawaiian Islands and not go to any other countries or any other stops. And because Hawaii gambling is illegal, at least I don't know if it's everywhere in Hawaii or just at sea or what the deal is, but because the ship never goes outside of like 12 miles away from the shoreline. That's why they don't have it. So there you go. A little trivia information for you guys.
Information on the
There
Pride
you
of
go.
America.
All right.
All right.
All right, cool. So, all right.
Okay.
So now what's the next prize?
So
All right. Next
prize is, well, I have it here. It's still all wrapped up. It's brand new.
So it's not one that you've used before, and now you're just getting rid of and giving it away?
No, but I'm
Nice.
going to open up one that I have to show you what it is. You are going to get, look at this, a Sharon at Sea
Towel bag?
beach
bag?
travel bag, little bag. You can, oh, sorry.
And you get a head injury
Yeah.
and no extra charge.
Anyways, pretty decent size. Yeah, you can take it to the beach or put things in it, souvenirs. So,
All right.
So there you have
there
it.
you go.
But to get it, you got to answer first.
All
All right, so we're going to start again.
Remember a full.
Well,
Well, this one you can just say the name.
okay, well, just
But you
read
don't
the
have to
question.
say the cruise.
You just,
Okay, just read the
all right, let's see
question.
what
All
the
right.
question is. All right, here we go.
So
Are you
let's
ready?
see
We're
how
starting.
much you know about us, all of us. Well, not me, but
Well,
Because what was the first cruise?
this is the question. This is the question.
Okay.
What was the first cruise that both my parents here took ever? Not including me.
What are we looking for? The name of the ship.
The name of the ship.
Name of the ship that Sharon and I first cruised on together. Whoa. Okay. Wow.
Oh my God.
Amy Rogers.
Amy, you are on it tonight.
Wow.
You are on it.
Amy, I don't know what kind of high-speed internet you have. A couple other answers. There's a Destiny in there. Amy got Carnival Elation, and she was the first one, so she answered both questions.
Did we give it to the second person, or she get both?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
We didn't plan for this.
You know why? She watches all of our videos, so she remembers. Good job, Amy.
All right. All right. Well, I mean, listen. I guess we didn't have any we didn't plan for that kind of thing. The same person getting two of them.
We're gonna try. So we just did 2 questions. We're gonna try to do this once a month. Trivia 1 week out of the month. Maybe like the second Monday of the month or so. We'll try to make it regular on the same week every month after this, and we'll let you know beforehand. But we're gonna try to do that anyways once a month and give away some little gifts when we do it, and just kind of have fun with it. So,
Chucky, no, that was just a rumor. We were not on the Love Boat, but it was kind of our honeymoon, so I don't mind saying. Maybe it was a little bit of Love Boat. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it was our honeymoon cruise.
Yes. All right, so that's ridiculous. Amy won twice, so congratulations.
All right, Amy.
There you go.
So send me an email, Amy, and I'll get these out to you.
Yes. So everyone, I'm hoping nobody holds any grudges against Amy, tries to affect your internet connection for next week or anything like that. People are saying congratulations. You are a super fan, and we appreciate that.
I had a couple questions, and then Jamie's like, "No, that's too hard." So
we'll have to toughen it up a little bit.
Yeah.
So we'll get some good ones next time.
Yes, we will. And hold on. And you know what? So what's Amy gonna do? She's gonna send you a message.
Right. She can send me a message. I'll put my email below. It's sharonatsea@gmail.com. But I will.
And you know what? I'm gonna make a call as well. Where can Vonda Nicole send you a message to, so we can
you know
send
what?
Vonda something?
Vonda, yes. Send me a message to sharonatsea@gmail.com, and I will post it in the description below after this goes to replay.
Yes.
And I will send you a gift as well.
All right, Vonda, we're gonna get you in there because you had a spell check issue, but you were quick, and that way we won't feel totally guilty about Amy getting 2 things and no one else getting anything.
Yeah,
so
that's
we're just
okay.
Selfishly, we're gonna hook you up.
That's fine.
So Vonda Nicole is going to get in on that, and Amy is a double winner. So congratulations, and we hope those questions were fun and goofy, and you guys enjoyed them.
Okay.
So there you have it.
All right. Let's see what.
Jack the Gills guy. Trivia. Jamie's favorite beer. That's easy. The one in my hand. All right. The cold one in my hand, buddy.
Yeah, we might actually every week when we do this, we may have a couple ship type questions or port questions, and we may throw in one about us as well, just to see what you know about us.
Let's see. Oh, Darlene was saying she's too stressed to remember that on the spot. That's why Darlene needs a cruise.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, Darlene, if you got questions or you want to talk about it, get in touch with Sharon, and she can give you some tips on planning one, saving for one, and getting yourself on board a cruise ship as soon as possible. So, Darlene, reach out to Sharon, and she'll get you hooked up. She can answer all your questions. If that's all you need is just some questions answered so you can look ahead, that's cool too.
Yeah. Carnival's having reduced deposits right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
50% off? Or $50
no,
deposits?
$99 deposits on most cruises, but the 10-day plus cruises, Alaska cruises, Vista, Horizon, and Panama. Panorama. I'm having Panorama. Talking tonight. They are all $149 per person.
All right, so there you go. So there's some stuff from Sharon. So if you're ready, if you want to book, give her a holler, reach out with questions, and she will answer all of them for you.
And I think Norwegian was having some. I'd have to look if they're stopping them. I haven't been on Norwegian lately, but they were having $50 deposits recently. All
right, so let's get back. So trivia was lots of fun. Here's a few more questions. Regina says, is the Panorama going to have a transatlantic to Long Beach through the Panama Canal? No, you know the answer to that.
No, it's not, unfortunately.
Well, from what we understand.
Its inaugural cruise will be a 3-day cruise out of Long Beach down to Ensenada and back. And then it will start the 7-day itineraries after that, going down to the Mexican Riviera.
And why is that? Because it would just be too long of a cruise going all the way to Long Beach?
I think so. Something to do with the size and the time of year, the weather. And so it's just a decision they made. They're bringing it right to Long Beach. That's
all right. There you have it.
That's the word.
All right. Good deal. Are you bailing out on us? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
All right. So give everybody a thumbs up and get out of here.
I'll see you all next week, I think, right?
Yeah. No,
you're doing a giveaway next week?
Yeah, he's gonna do a giveaway video next week.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
See you, Matthew.
Thank you for your guest appearance today.
All right.
We're just lucky to have him.
You know what? I found out something about too. We were talking about how the casino was open when we were in Grand Turk last week,
mm-hmm.
and I found out why it was open, because in the past we've been to Grand Turk before and it hasn't been open. But anyways, I guess it has to do with if your cruise is a premier casino cruise. If it is a premier casino cruise, then the casino is open when it's in Grand Turk. If it's not, then it is not open. So it just depends on your cruze.
So thanks to the premier people for being on that cruise we're on, because the casino is open. Let's see. What else we got? No panorama cruise till December 11. Oh, Ralph already has his booked.
Yes, we do too. We'll see you on there, Ralph.
Are we going to see Ralph on another cruise, or is that just the only one?
Actually, we'll see him on the group cruise before the panorama.
Oh, yeah. Yes, Ralph. And we're going to have you take a lot of pictures of us because you have great picture taking skills, Ralph. We appreciate that. Pamela, you're welcome for Sharon's envelope video. She did that one all by her self there.
That's something I just started doing a few years back.
Well, I helped out a little bit. But
and it seems to work for us. And so.
Yes. Let's see. Desi says, Desi's looking to book the panorama. It'll be her first cruise. Good luck with that. And if you need somebody to do it for you, Sharon can knock that out. Let's see. I think I might have dropped. I think
you missed one.
No, I don't know. I may have jumped ahead, so I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything.
If we missed you, just repost it.
Oh, Angie said, what was the first port you've seen Sharon tipsy? Answer, Grand Turk. Yeah, you're probably right about that.
The what?
Angie said, what was the first port you've seen Sharon tipsy? The answer was Grand Turk. She was a little tipsy, wasn't she? She was crazy. I had to get back to the ship, and then she starts wandering through all the stores. Yeah. So if you want to see what Angie's talking about, you have to watch that video. Dorina Dorsey said, thanks for the live stream. That's cool. We're glad you enjoyed it. Thanks very much for joining us.
Thanks for coming.
What else we got here? Stacy Waldrep.
Hi, Stacy.
Oh, because she said because of the lifeboats, it doesn't fit through the Panama Canal. Mm-hmm. They want to get it to Long Beach as soon as possible and didn't want a 20-day cruise with no stops.
Yeah.
You're right. Good call. Darlene said, how many people cruise works?
Well, do you mean for a group? How many people?
You mean for like your own family, friends going together?
Like if you want to do a group, you have to have to make up a group to sail. You start by booking at least 8 cabins. You can book more, and they have to be double occupancy. But at the end, when you actually sail, only 5 cabins have to actually sail to get the amenities attached. And the amenities depend on the ship and sail date and all that, and it's usually onboard credit is offered for it, but there's other things you can get in its place. Besides onboard credit, you can have cocktail parties, you can have other gifts, you can get bottles of wine.
Darlene was just saying that she's stressed out and you're giving her.
You can get all kinds of things. It just depends. But yeah, you have to start by booking 8 cabins or hold 8 cabins. You don't have to. And usually when you start the booking, you only have to put a $25 deposit down to hold it until pretty much almost all the way up until final payment date.
There you go.
But you won't get your cabin assignment until then.
All right.
Put the full deposit down.
Well, Darlene, you just got to contact Sharon. You can get all the lowdown. Kim Taylor says, hey, what's up, Kim Taylor? Carnival Elation Cruise in 12 days. It's a premier casino cruise. Very nice. Tell the Elation we said hi. Angie said she'll be on there too. People making friends.
All right. Wow.
Kelly, you're welcome. Thanks for saying nice things about us. All right. So Stephen said, how many days till our next cruise? Actually said till y'all's next cruise. I like that y'all in there. May 26th.
May 26th
is when we leave.
Actually.
So we're probably about 2 weeks, maybe a week and a half or 2 weeks away from starting some of our.
We are 32 days away.
Oh, your Carnival Hub told you that?
32 days away.
So we're a couple weeks out from starting some of our prep videos. I don't know if we'll do a little packing type of video. It's always fun when we drive to the port of Long Beach instead of having to fly.
It's kind of strange because usually when we drive to the port is when we can actually take more and we don't have to worry about weight. But that's also the time that we actually pack lighter normally because we're just driving over and hopping on the cruise ship, so we don't need the pre-hotel stay, extra clothes for that.
And this cruise is going to be kind of neat because we're bringing some rookies with us.
Yeah.
Some first-time cruisers, never been before. Family of 3, one of Matthew's buddies. We've known him for a couple years, and we talked about cruising, and they wanted to check it out. So, so that ought to be fun too. It's always fun going with some people who haven't cruised.
Yeah, it kind of reminds you about
like how neat it is,
and how all the things that you kind of were all like, whoa, over. Your first cruise.
Like anybody out there who's cruising, remember that first time you walked onto the ship, or you saw the size of the ship, and it's kind of, you're awestruck. It's kind of breathtaking. It's pretty awesome stuff.
So it'll be fun. Yeah.
There you go. Let's see what else we got. Ralph said, those are Lisa's pics.
Oh, well,
that's
thanks,
okay.
Lisa.
Yes. Okay, so Lisa is the camera person. We'll get her to take the pictures. Thanks, Ralph. I'm glad we didn't choose you then. Grand Turk will do that to you. Been there, done that. That's what Brandy said. Yes, drinking is encouraged on that island. Amy said, good info on the Alaska video. Very nice. And don't forget, watch the whole vlog of Alaska to see all the inside scoop on there. And you can see our balcony parties from the aft balcony.
That's one thing about
did you mention on
I
the
did
Alaska?
not mention it yet, but because it's not something that everyone is able to get or yet. But one of the probably if you ever can get a balcony, if you normally can't afford it or don't get a balcony, Alaska is a time you want to splurge a little and get a balcony if you at all possible.
Good call.
And especially if you can get a like the aft facing balcony. That's even better. We did the aft facing balcony and we had friends and family with us. So we had all 4 across the whole back of deck 8. That was all us. Unfortunately, we weren't able to open the doors between us. They weren't able to do it on that cruise, on that level. I think down lower they could, but up high they couldn't.
Yes.
But it was just amazing. The views you see at night, the sunsets, the sunrise, right.
Well, you see everything on the left and the right, so you're not just stuck on one side. And Alaska is definitely someplace where you're so close to land and you're in so many areas that you can see things on both sides of the ship. Usually when you get into port or something, the land's on one side and the other side is strict, just ocean for miles. You don't see anything. In Alaska, you're seeing stuff all around you. So that aft balcony was awesome.
Yeah.
Pamela said good night. Thanks, Pamela.
Oh,
thanks for being here. We appreciate that. David Green saying hello.
Hello, David.
David saying hello to Sharon and not me. I don't know what that's about, David. I guess I'm okay with that. Let's see. Oh, Darlene said way out of our league. It's okay, Darlene. Just get 16 of your closest friends and family.
Yeah.
David says he's in the Punchliner Club right now. David, are you serious? You're in the Punchliner? You're on your cruise right now?
Oh, yeah. I think he said he was going on a cruise. Yeah.
Son of a gun. Yeah. That's a show off if I ever heard of it. Well, have fun, David. I can't believe you popped in to say hi. Have a blast.
Jealous.
Have a drink for me.
There.
Ralph's hitting the sack.
Good night, Ralph.
Let's see. Kim says still amazing every time. Let's see. Harold said he saw a video of the Carnival Splendor, wasn't very impressed. What do we think about the ship, and how soon do we get a new ship in Long Beach? Well, I'll tell you what, the Splendor, you're right. It's a little bit older ship. It hasn't had much of the upgrades, so it's going back to the basics.
Yeah. And that's going to be weird for us because I can't remember the last time that we've been on a ship without like a Guy's Burgers or.
Well, listen, I'll go have a burger. It just won't be a Guy's Burger. I'll go to the burrito bar. It just won't be a Blue Iguana.
But we're looking forward to it.
I'll find some beer, and there's pizza. So that takes care of pretty much everything we need.
Yeah, we've been on the Splendor before, and we liked it back then because we hadn't been on the newer
we've been on the Splendor a few times.
But we've always had a good time with the Splendor.
And after going on a few other ships and the Splendor, before they started all the 2.0 upgrades and a lot of the new stuff, Splendor was my favorite. So it doesn't have a bunch of new stuff, but I'm still a fan of that ship. And so, you know, hopefully it'll be great. And
the new ship
stay tuned because we will have a full video review, vlogging, the whole deal from the Splendor.
Yeah.
So you'll see the good, the bad, and the ugly.
That's right. And the new ship is coming to Long Beach. I don't know if you heard, but the Panorama Herald is coming to Long Beach. The inaugural cruise is December 11th, 2019. Yes. The Splendor is going off to Asia. And the Panorama will be coming there, and it's a brand new ship. It'll be the Vista and Horizon sister ship, and it's going to make its home port right there in Long Beach. And it'll be cruising from Long Beach down to the Mexican.
So you got to wait a year, but that's going to be unbelievable having a brand new ship out of Long Beach.
And what's amazing is the new ships, like the Vista and the Horizon. The prices of the cruises have been kind of on the pricier side, and I'm kind of surprised that the Panorama prices are still kind of
doable.
They're not as priced quite as pricey.
You know, maybe the port charges are a little different.
So it might be the port charges, but
hold on. Stacy says that they're taking the first cruise in December on the Magic, and they're doing a back-to-back. Hold on, your first cruise, and it's a back-to-back through Christmas and New Year's. Man, you're going for broke. That sounds like fun.
That's an amazing cruise.
Dana Cagle. Dana got back from her first cruise Saturday, and it was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's good, Dana, because if you would have come in here and said it was horrible, then things would not go well for us. Let's see. In January, Steven said January doing a balcony unit for the first time. Once you go balcony, you may not go back. So I'm just warning you.
It's hard, and it depends how much time you spend on the balcony. But,
yes. Kawana says, tell us a joke, David, because he's in the Punchliner Comedy Club. Just the punchline. Kawana, that is witty right there. Steven says his wife said they should have started cruising long ago so they could be diamond by now. You're right about that. There are benefits.
We're trying to work up to that right now.
Yes. Let's see. Hold on. The teletherapy pool on the Splendor is amazing. Thank you, Brandy. We're going to check that out.
Yes,
Can we check that out?
Yes, we are.
Am I allowed in that pool? Because I don't know if I can go in there because I wear floaties, and I'm not sure if I can roll in there.
Oh my goodness.
I wear my floaties and then like one of those little blow up things around my belly with some ducks on it or something. Let's see.
Yes, we will check
Brandy said, Sharon, get your act together. Splendor's going to Australia, not Asia.
I'm sorry. I knew it was an A. I am having issues tonight. Brandy,
thanks for setting her straight. We appreciate that.
Thank you, Brandy.
And make sure we never send Brandy any presents after she just called you out like that. It's outrageous. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know everything.
That's what we're here for. It's a team effort, guys. Team effort.
Right.
Let's see. Anne-Marie says, do excursions generally get more expensive the closer you get to the cruise? She noticed some of the excursions she was looking at through the Princess are $20 more expensive than 1 month ago. They might. It might be like how fast they're booking them or something like that.
I think on Princess they do change the prices. I know Carnival. I know they don't normally change the prices, but I have heard that on Princess that the prices do fluctuate.
Yeah. And that could be just book ahead instead of booking last minute.
Right.
So if something's filling up quickly, they may take the opportunity to put a few more bucks in the bank. I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, it's always good to book Alaska excursions as far out as you can because they are pricey and they do book up quickly. The good ones book up quickly. Dana
says right here she's caught the cruising bug. She can't wait to get back on the ship. Yeah. That's how it is. Yeah. It's addictive.
It is. And no matter how many we have booked, it's like we'll see another one, and I'm like, I just want to book that one. It's
Brandy says she wants to see the pictures of me with the floaties. I don't know if that's a visual that anyone wants stuck in their head.
Well, maybe. Actually, we have the drink package on that cruise. So with that being said,
the cheers package might get me into floaties.
I may be able to get a picture
with my leopard skin Speedo.
Floaties.
Whoa. Kim's saying she's going to be gold on the cruise in 12 days.
All right.
She's moving up the ladder of prestige.
Yeah.
Let's see. Modman just came in to make an alert to let us know that the Earth is flat. We don't live on a spinning ball. Thanks, Modman. I appreciate, and I bet everyone else appreciates that in-tune observation you shared. So, thanks, buddy.
Wow.
Jen said, what do you think of the submarine in Grand Cayman?
We have never been on it. I really don't have much information about it. Have you been on it yourself? Or are you just asking? If not, has anyone else been on it? Have any info for Jen?
I guess you probably talk. Oh, like the submarine where you're going, you're seeing like coral, you're going underground. You know,
Yeah.
underground. I'm dummy. Underwater. Have we done that before?
No, not
in another place.
No, not.
Oh, you know why we haven't done that? Because one of us gets claustrophobic.
I do. I don't like submarine. Like even the submarine ride at Disneyland, I don't get on anymore. I get kind of claustrophobic. That's why I like the water slides. If they're the open water slides, I'll go down them. But the closed-in tubes, I don't like to go down because I kind of get claustrophobic.
And maybe that's why the balcony is such a necessity. She's got to be able to open the door and just breathe in the fresh air. Let's see. Vonda Nicole, does the loyalty change on the cruise that makes you gold or platinum? It is. Yeah. I mean, when you cruise more, it goes by how many days you've cruised.
Right.
And after a certain number of days, you kind of bump up, and there's a few little perks and benefits.
Yeah, and if you're going to bump up on your next cruise, you will, the first day you board the ship, you will already be bumped up. Yes. You know, even if you're going to bump up on the last day of your cruise, it will start on the first day.
It's a pre-bump, bump, double bump. Amy says she went on the submarine with her sister and 10-year-old. They enjoyed it a lot. Probably wouldn't have done it if they didn't have the 10-year-old with them. So probably something that kids might, think pretty cool too. Kind of like the glass bottom boat. We went on one of those, and we're probably going to go again. I think we may be hitting one up actually on our next cruise in Cabo. And some of them, if you get a good one, you can see some great views. But it just depends on who you're there with and how big the boat is, and to affect your experience.
Yeah. So there you go. There's some submarine info.
Yes. Steven says his wife's the same way. So you guys have a little something in common. Harold Johnson said he hopes they make the punchline a lot bigger on the panorama. Every time they go, it's packed with people. You're right. That's one of the places we talked earlier about getting to a show. Yeah. The comedy club, you really got to get there super early.
We used to love going to
smaller lounges.
And the last couple of cruises we've been on, we haven't even gone to the comedy club because it's just, you have to get there so early. Yeah. It's just really a pain to get in.
You just don't want to wait 45 minutes early for somebody who might be funny.
Yeah. I did hear a little tip, and I don't know if this is even true or not yet. But I did hear a tip that the panorama may not have the IMAX theater, like the Vista and the Horizon. So we'll see. I don't know if they're going to put something else in its place, or if that isn't true. But I did hear a little tip about that.
There you go. Jen says that they just got off the first cruise in January. They're going again in February, looking for something to do with a 3- and 7-year-old. That's always fun taking the kids.
Was that Grand Cayman?
I'm not sure.
Where was that at, Jen?
We might have missed that. All right, so Jen, let us know where you're talking about. Where you going in January that you're looking for something to do with the kids. Hold on. Who said that? Stacy said she's the same way about the enclosed dark water slide. Don't really care for them.
Yeah.
What do you think? You're going to get stuck in the middle of it and never get out? Did you hear about the lady who spent the entire cruise in the water slide because they couldn't get around? I think I might be more prone to getting stuck in there.
Oh, my God.
Jen said she loved the glass bottom boat in St. Thomas. Yeah, if you get a good one, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, Steven says, what's the best time of year you like cruising, and what's your favorite port? Well, I like cruising in before it gets too hot, or I don't know.
I like cruising anytime. March is usually good. April is good weather in the Caribbean as far as it's not too warm, but it's warm enough. But then March sometimes is spring break too, which we usually do end up going on spring break, but then you get it's really crowded.
Yes.
So I don't care for the massive crowds, but those are probably the best weather times. We actually have had really good luck going in October too. I know it's still the tail end of hurricane season, but we
post hurricane.
Yeah, well, tail end post. But anyways, that's.
Well, I mean, like I don't think we wouldn't book like really October 1st or 2nd. I think, but a couple weeks into it, we would
good luck in October too. So yeah, the month really doesn't matter to us. We always have a good time, no matter what. And I think we mentioned that earlier about favorite ports. My favorite port is Barbados, and Jamie.
I don't know if I really have one, although I will tell you, I enjoy, like, we're going to Mexico this time around.
He likes the Mexican
I like going to the Mexico ports because I like the Mexican beer. I'm a tequila guy over a rum guy, so that works well for me there.
Yeah, that's one thing I do like about Mexico because I'm more of a margarita person versus the rum. I don't care for rum. so much. But I do like the Caribbean.
I've had some awesome memories on our Mexican cruises.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid to go to Mexico on the cruise, because I mean, a lot of people talk about safety in Mexico, and even our friends that we're going with are a little concerned about that. But I think in the tourist towns and getting off the cruise ship for the day, it's not something I worry about. If I was staying in the town at a hotel for a week where people could eye me up and see what I'm doing and follow me around and try to, take advantage that way, I'd be more concerned.
You just have to be aware of your surroundings and you're fine.
So there you go. Kim said she thought they were going to be gold till the December cruise, but she printed out the cruise tickets and it says they were gold. Yeah, you're probably turning gold, halfway through or three-quarters way through the trip, so you become gold. Dana made a comment. We saw on the Valor Facebook page people complaining about the food and the staff, but they absolutely loved it, and the staff were friendly. There's always going to be somebody who's miserable and doesn't like it, and some people might have valid complaints. I'm not going to take it away from them, but we just kind of keep our expectations minimal and make the most out of every situation. And
I know I heard a few complaints about the Valor recently myself, but when we were on it, it's been several years, but we had a great cruise on the Valor.
Yes.
And
well, even our most recent cruise on the Magic wasn't one of our top ones, and there were a few moments where our service was really below average, to be honest with you. But we try to file that away and remember the good times.
Right.
And
hey, you know what? It was still better than being at home.
There you go. Oh, Jen says in Grand Cayman. Well, Jen, in Grand Cayman, you can do some cool stuff. You can go to the butterfly farm.
Oh yeah, there's a butterfly farm.
And things like that.
Stingrays. You can swim with the stingrays. That's a good one for kids.
You can go to.
There's a turtle farm there too.
Isn't that where 8 Mile Beach is?
7 Mile
7 Mile Beach.
7 Mile Beach there.
8 Mile. What am I thinking of? An M&M movie.
And there's the turtle farm. The kids love the turtle farm.
Is that where the sea grape?
No, but there's on 7 Mile Beach. There's an area on 7 Mile Beach where I think sea grape beaches. That's where we usually get dropped off. And there's I forget what little area is there.
There's some cool ones.
Yeah, but there's
Is Grand Cayman the one where we walked through the iguanas?
Yeah, that was all the iguanas. There's a
lot of iguanas at this one place.
Our taxi dropped us off, and there was a little park there, and we walked through that to get to the beach, and there was just iguanas everywhere. So.
Hold on. Amy's commenting on my shirt. I guess it is a little glittery. Either that, or is it, maybe it's my dandruff. No, it's not my dandruff. You know what? I'm glad you brought up my shirt, because let me just point out this shirt. Arizona Diamondbacks. They are playing out of their minds right now. They won 7 series in a row to start the season. No other team's done that. And I just want to say go D-backs. So thanks for bringing that up, Amy. I appreciate that. Oh, Steven says he went on the Elation in October. The weather was perfect. Yep, October. Good times.
October's a good month to go.
Brandy, you're right. Any vacation is what you make of it.
That's right.
Let's see. Listen, we have been rolling for an hour and 17 minutes. This is the longest thing ever.
Janelle said Cozumel in Jamaica.
Cozumel, there's a million different things to do.
Oh my God, there you could do anything at Cozumel. The beach, there's all kinds
research
of stuff.
The beach clubs. There's stuff for kids to play with. There's toys out in the water that kids can jump around on.
There's so many different beach clubs. There's even the Playa Mia, I guess, is for kids there. That's a good one to go to with kids. Paradise Beach Club is also good. There's so many things to do in Cozumel. Jamaica, are you going to Montego Bay? Is that where or Rios? If you're going to
showing your knowledge again.
Ocho Rios, you can actually get to it from Montego Bay too, but there's the Duns River Falls, although I don't know, a 3-year-old might be a little hard on that climbing up there.
Yeah.
They will take you there from Montego Bay, but I would actually van ride there, and I thought I was never going to make it back.
I'm not going to lie to you guys. I was so hungover.
They drive crazy in Jamaica.
And that was one of the worst days ever on a cruise ship.
And then, but there is, where did we go in Jamaica that we went to, we got a day pass at a resort in Jamaica when we were there last in Montego Bay.
Oh, is that where that place had the water slide in it?
Yeah, and we went there.
Ooh.
We went there a couple times.
I think we got a video of it somewhere.
The name had changed, and they remodeled it.
You have a video on your page of Matthew going down the water slide at that resort.
I do. I can't think of the name.
All right, we highly recommend this resort. If you go on the Sharonatsea page and find the video of Matthew going down the water slide at a resort.
Who is that? Jen, if you I don't have your email. If you send me an email, and I will let you know that resort if you want to know in Jamaica. The price was good. It included your food and drinks, and it was great. The pool had like a big pirate ship thing in it, and like what are the things you float on? Lazy River. Oh yeah, River thing. Lazy River was cool. And then the pirate thing for kids. It was fun. Matthew was a little younger then, and he loved it.
Your kids will love it. And I remember that it was like it was like a beach. It was like walking into a beach when you got in the pool. It just went slow.
Well, there was one pool that they had people laying around, and there was this other pool that had the lazy river and a bunch of lounge chairs around it.
Oh yeah.
And it was less crowded.
And the ocean was there too. So there you have it. Let's see. Oh, Kim's talking about the gold perks. She's got to check it out. Yeah, go on the Carnival page. It'll show you all the difference between the VIFP stuff.
Yeah.
So there you have it. And Jen, you are welcome. But shoot an email or something for any other info. Steven says, yeah, the people in Jamaica do drive crazy. And Stacy's talking about they're going to Grand Turk. They're going to go down the beach to Jack's Shack and visit Topher the dog.
Oh, yeah. We love Topher.
Yes.
We didn't go this last time because we didn't.
There's a new dog there too. Is Topher still around?
Yeah, he's still around.
And there's another dog. You'll see a couple other dogs getting down there.
I remember Matthew played with him one year when we went there.
Hold on. There's a new person. Bluka just gave us a peace sign. Bluka, what's up? Appreciate that. Let's see. Oh, Brandy saying, yeah, go to Jack's Shack. Great food, great drink, both cheaper than Margaritaville.
Yeah,
you're right about that. The only reason we didn't go is I didn't feel like walking 20 minutes down the beach because we got in at 12 and we had to be back. That's 20 minutes for me.
Yeah, we did get in late and we weren't going to be there that long, so we just were lazy, I guess.
Oh, Dorina said they went to Sunscape in November to Montego Bay and loved it.
That's it, Sunscape. That's the resort. That's the resort, Jen.
Oh, and it had the pirate ship in Lazy River.
Yeah,
okay,
that's it, Sunscape. Boom. And that's why they
Dorina.
Changed the name. It's Sunscape now. It used to be called something else. But that's the name now.
Okay, Sunscape. There it is. Dorina came in.
Nice
job, Dorina. Fantastic. That is tremendous. There's some teamwork. Oh, and Brandy said they did Sunscapes in July and loved it. Boom.
Yep.
I
would definitely go back there again.
All right, let's all meet there. I don't know, Tuesday? All right, listen, it's been an hour and 22 minutes. What else do we have to cover? Because these people have to get to bed and go on with their lives.
Well, that's about it. We had some trivia questions. I was going to there was a couple questions that
some people had?
Yeah, a couple people had.
Well, it's an hour and 21. She saved some of that.
Well, there's just a couple. I was going to say someone had asked about issues of the ship exhaust on an aft balcony. And we never have noticed any, but we're always up on the higher decks. I don't know if you might notice any down lower, like on deck 6 or anything, but we have never had a problem with that.
I've never had any soot or anything. I guess there's a chance that they do some cleaning and something could blow out of there, but we've never had any issues with exhaust on the aft balcony. So
yeah. And then another question we had is if we trust the room safes. And I don't know if anyone else they're fine. We've never had any issues. I don't know about anyone out there, any issues with room safes, but
we're not big room safe people.
We don't use them all the time.
We've used them much, but I'm not too big a fan of them in general. It's not a trust thing. Not that worried about it.
Yeah, we just don't have anything that we have to lock up. So we don't. Sometimes we use them, sometimes we don't. But we've never had an issue when we have used them.
And I have one surprise announcement that you don't even know about. I just want to let everybody know, if you get a chance, you can go on one of Sharon's pages and wish her a happy birthday. Because this Thursday, in addition to the NFL draft, which is what I'm really going to be focused on, this Thursday, the April 26th, will be Sharon's birthday. I won't tell you how old she is, but 30 is a great year for you. So I think you're going to enjoy getting into your 30s and enjoying yourself. So there you go.
Thank you.
So you guys can wish her a little, happy birthday as well coming up. So when you see her next time, she will be older.
Yeah.
That's all I can tell you. Harold says he likes the Diamondbacks, but go Cubbies. All right, I'll give you that. A lot of Cubs fans around here. Another question. Kelly Adams, if you buy a bottle of liquor from the Carnival store to deliver to your room, can you take it off the ship when the cruise is over if I don't drink it at all? You know what? Yeah,
Yeah.
you can. You can take.
can
You
drink
can
it and
take
take it
anything
off.
that you want. Yeah, you can
Okay.
drink half of it and take half off. The problem is getting on the airplane.
Yeah.
So if you don't have to get on a flight right away, you can take anything off the ship that you want. Food, drink. I mean, maybe
Well,
not food because they'll ask you about that in
yeah.
customs. But yeah,
Right.
take it, throw in your
yeah,
luggage.
they're
and
not
you're
going
good
to
to
give
go.
it to you until the last night. If you purchase it, they're going to hold it till the last night, and then they'll.
Well,
give
no,
it to
she's
you.
talking about if you buy it from the Carnival store to deliver to your room, like have
Yeah.
it in your room for the week.
Oh, okay.
And if you have a little left over,
yeah,
bring it.
definitely, you can take it off.
Yeah, you can chug it in the taxi on the way to the airport and start your day off with a
Oh
bang.
my goodness, yeah, you can take it off.
Amy
Yes.
Rogers, hold on. Amy says, I hope someone bought you a cruise for your birthday. Yeah, don't get us started, Amy. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
She's got too many cruises to deal
I
with.
think we have about 7 booked now, so I don't know.
It's ridiculous that you would even. I don't know why you.
So
why you would
one
tell
of
people
them, I
that.
guess, is my birthday.
Yes, any one of them is your birthday.
Yeah.
Some of the last 20 plus.
Oh, thank you,
so-
Janet.
All right, cool. All right, so listen. So that's it. That's good info. Once again, as usual, I know we're down to the nitty gritty. The hardcore folks are still online, but anybody got any questions, comments, concerns, or wants to book a cruise, contact Sharon. You know that already, so I won't bore you with that info.
And next week, not on the live stream, but probably I'll post it Tuesday. Matthew will do his little giveaway video.
That you have to
can
comment on.
under,
Okay.
and for his giveaway, and we will announce it, the winner of that, on May 7th.
Yes, there you go.
During our live stream, and then also we are getting closer to 2,000 subscribers, and when we get to 2,500, we are going to do another big giveaway, like we did,
Really?
kind of like we did for our 1,000 subscribers giveaway, but even bigger.
Wow. Okay.
And the bigger we get, the bigger the giveaways will get.
All right, cool. I hope you guys had fun. We have tons of fun doing it, which is why we sit here for an hour and a half. It gets longer every time. It's crazy. Oh, Chucky wants to know, where do I fish in Arizona? Well, you can go to Bartley Lake, Saguaro, Lake Pleasant, Canyon Lake, but Canyon Lake's having kind of a fish kill. There's a lot of algae problems going on right now. And then sometimes we'll go up to Alamo, or we can drive north a little bit and go to Roosevelt or Apache Lake. So there you go, Chucky. So anywhere that I can get to, and I will go fish it in Arizona. Randy, a free cruise? Settle. Whoa, Randy, settle down. It's not going to be a free cruise.
Maybe when we get to 10,000 subscribers.
10,000, maybe we'll give away a cruise.
We may.
Or actually, we'll take you with us because you can just be the 4th person in the cabin, and that person cruise is pretty cheap. So we'll do that. So if you're cool with that, Randy, if you don't mind being there in an upper bunk, you can tag along. All right, cool. All right, guys, we're out of here. Have a great night. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again soon.
All right.
Until then,
cruising.
happy cruising.
See ya.